Okay, so first things first, this is the Colossyan platform. So to note, I am using a enterprise plan. So you can see here all of the bells and whistles that I get. This must be the easiest, the cleanest, and the most minimal layout I've ever worked with. So let's look at how I created this AI coworker report video here. So we'll go into my aptly named master file, and then we can see a bunch of the features and functions that I'm using. So again, as I said previously, it's a really clean and easy to use studio. So on the side here, I have the ability to enter my script, to change any components. I have all of my little kind of features here. So using the AI assistant, I've used that a couple of times to help out with the copy with different bits. So we can click that. And as an example, yeah. So you can see here, brainstorming ideas, helping to kind of make the script tighter if need be. You've also got the areas to add animations, your transitions as well, switching different views of avatars if you want to. So using gestures, side view, back view, all of that good stuff there. And then of course, pronunciations. And then what you're also able to do, as we see up here, is so I've got it in English, but I can add a new translation if I want to. So I can choose from all of these languages, which is just so many, to choose from and put in here to do translation pretty easily and very seamlessly. So you can see here what I did for this production is I've got 3 scenes here, and I've used a couple of different avatars to help with those scenes. I have the ability to add new avatars, all the selections that I showed you earlier on here, loads of ways to filter that. We've also got the capability to change voices. So I use a custom voice. I can add in my own voice if I wanted to. There's loads of other options here based upon the scenario that I am looking at. But you saw the video, so what would be really interesting to look at is some of the things that I didn't include. So at the top here, you probably guessed very basic things, adding in your avatars, adding in shapes, adding in text, the media section that we spoke about earlier on. You can create AI images from within the studio as well, should you wish to. Music is already here to add in video components. So there's loads of stuff in the stock library there. If I want to, I can record my screen as well, and that will be inserted into the production too. But what I want to look at is this interactivity section or interaction section. And what I thought was really useful is that if you're creating this, is that you can put in action buttons. So if you want people to go to different links for videos or websites, you again, if you want to put multiple choice components into some of this, you can do that as well. So you can see here, I can add in multiple choice questions if I want to, or maybe not questions, it can be something else. And they can click there and that can take them to different areas. What I'm also able to do is add in branching scenarios. So an example here may be that after looking at this part of my report, maybe I want to give people the option to say, where do you want to explore further? And I could put in 2 different options, and then that could take them to a different scenario for each. So they can basically choose their own adventure as part of this. So if I was to do this as a bigger production and include all of my report and all the bells and whistles, this would be a very handy feature to use. And of course, for those of you in education or L&D space, you can see how this can be applied here as well. And again, really simple to use. You can see all of the things here that you can do, and you can build. This is like I say, choose your own adventure, use it to help those impactful stories so people can do that too. So you've got quite a bit: action button, multiple choice, branching, conversation here as well. And it's really easy to do that. So we'll just click undo on that for the purpose of this. But like I say, you get so many options here. I mentioned previously, you can change the appearance. So for example, this avatar, I can just have them like this. I can have them as a bubble. I can have them as a full body avatar that can sit here as well. I can have different views. So front view, front, side back. If they're talking to another avatar, you can have 2 avatars in the same scene as well. So there is so many options here to choose from for your productions. And I think, from an L&D standpoint, from an education standpoint, that gives you a lot to play with.